Well, I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by ASCB President Ron Vale. Ron, thank you very much indeed for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. It's great to be here in San Francisco, isn't it?
It is. It's my hometown. I love it.
So as President, what are you most looking forward to this year's conference?
Well, this conference is an amazing event. We have the leaders in biomedical research here, as exemplified by last night's keynote, which was amazing, with Secretary of Energy Chu and Chairman of Genentech and Apple, Art Levinson. But in addition to all these fantastic scientists that come here and give their talks, what also excites me is to have so many young people here who are the future of science, and it's great to be able to interact with them. And also the many small venues in which scientists can interact, senior scientists can interact with young people for other matters such as mentoring advice and advice on their science.
It's very exciting for young scientists, isn't it? Because they can actually meet and interact with people who who they've read about, and here they are in real life.
It's tremendously exciting. I still remember my very first ASCB meeting when I was a young scientist, and just how exciting and influential it was for me in my career.
So you've had a hand in this year's agenda, and you've fashioned that in a very particular way. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're also trying to think of exciting frontiers for cell biology, not even where it is right now, but where it could develop in the next decade. So there are two exciting areas that we wanted to highlight at this year's meeting. One is the intersection of the physical sciences with cell biology. And physical sciences, computation, has played an important role in biology in the past, but it's probably going to play even a more important role in the coming decade or two. So, and I think just getting this crosstalk between scientists who come from different disciplines is incredibly important. So we're featuring that in this thread, cell biology and its intersection with the physical sciences. And the other thread, as we call it, which is kind of a special feature of this meeting, is cell biology and medicine. And again, I think cell biology has a lot to offer there. There are a lot of medicines out there that make an important difference. We would like to develop new medicines, but to do that in an intelligent way, we have to understand the basic mechanisms of how cells work. And once we understand that, we can then more intelligently design new medicines. So I think basic mechanisms of biology is really crucial for the future of medicine. And we're highlighting how basic research can really inform medicine at this meeting.
Important times, but also challenging times, aren't they? Some of these issues that you're talking about are quite challenging issues for you to be facing at the moment.
Well, scientifically, the challenges are what scientists always face, and that's part of the fun of it. I mean, we're always trying to push the field into new frontiers, and that's the most exciting part of our business.
Congratulations, you won an award. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that award was for actually work that really got started as a graduate student, and also I should say was first presented in 1984 at the American Society of Cell Biology. And that research involves how cells create movement, and there are transport systems that go inside of cells that move material such as organelles and protein complexes, RNAs, from one place of the cell to the other. And that work involved discovering some of the molecular motors that are involved in that transportation machinery that goes on inside of cells.
Great. Well, you sound very modest about that, but I'm sure it's very important. So thank you for that. And thank you very much for joining us today. And I hope you have a really great conference. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much.